So just here with Tracy from NEVS Vet. We've just gone through and reviewed the dashboards that we've recently set up for them. Tracy, just want to start by giving us a one-sentence snapshot of what you guys do.
Provide veterinary after-hours emergency veterinary services. Yeah.
Perfect, excellent. And so prior to then working with us and being able to have dashboards up and running, where we've got the 2 core ones now, where were you guys at in terms of reporting, in terms of financial management, in terms of seeing the numbers? What did that look like?
A couple of the directors had logins to Xero, so they could always log in and check, but never really did. And I would publish and distribute the P&L and sort of balance sheets monthly to them.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
And so how long did that process take you in terms of you pulling together those reports? Was it fairly quick, or was it fairly tedious, or?
Not too tedious. But it was, I'd always have to wait until that it was ready to be published. They couldn't see how, sort of a snapshot, of how the month was at that point. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't take me too long to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. And so what was the impact? Like the fact that they couldn't see where it was up to, and it was kind of relying on then you manually putting that together and getting it out to them?
I think, yeah, exactly. So to just relied on them actually checking that email and looking at it. And then I guess if they wanted to look back at anything, they would have to try and find that email. And
yes.
And
yeah. And was there any other kind of frustrations from the directors, anyone in particular, or across the board, where they were kind of?
I think it's just looking at sort of KPIs and things like that, because I wasn't sorting that out for them. They would have to work that out themselves. So, yeah.
Okay. And I know with, I think there's about 9 directors or something in total. Is that right?
7. Yeah.
7. Okay. And so obviously that means that there's kind of lots of different people, lots of different stakeholders that need visibility over some of these numbers, as opposed to just one director or 2. There's obviously that kind of everyone being on the same page.
And some of them are more involved and more interested than others. So.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. And so then in terms of working with us, how would you kind of describe the process? What did you enjoy most, or what was best in terms of the engagement and the process of us?
It was easy, I guess. Yeah, it's very simple. I didn't have to do much at all apart from give you Xero access, and that was about it. So
we worked the magic on the back end.
Yeah.
Perfect. And so then in terms of for you guys where you're at and moving forward, like what are you most excited about, or what do you see the most potential in terms of now having these numbers visual?
Just having them so easily accessible immediately. I think, and especially the KPIs and things, we can sort of monitor those instead of probably we're only really looking at those annually.
Yeah.
And it'd be good to sort of look at them monthly, quarterly, and get a picture straight away.
Yeah, okay. And what impact do you think that'll have in terms of being able to look rather than annually, obviously monthly, quarterly, whenever it is? Like, how do you see that?
It'll give us a better idea of how we're tracking, I guess, and where we should make some changes.
Perfect.
That we might not have seen until a lot later.
Yes. And for you personally, knowing that now, like, are you still going to be doing that manual report, or is it kind of this is replacing that, or is it?
I think this can replace it, but I will check with our directors whether they still want me to post that out, or whether they're just happy with checking it. I guess this now covers their responsibilities as a director. They've got access to it. They can see it when they want, so they're covering that responsibility of theirs. So whereas they were reliant on me prior to that, so now.
Yeah. So other than maybe a little bit of behavioural change in terms of them adjusting to a new method, other than that, it sounds like it'll hopefully transition to you having that not on your plate anymore in terms of that additional admin when you've got 300 other things to do as well.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be great.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much, Tracy. Really appreciate it.
No worries.